Welcome to Accreditation Unlocked, the podcast where we break down the complex world of accreditation and strategic planning to help your institution thrive. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Clow, and today we're diving into one of the most critical and often overlooked drivers of institutional success, aligning academic programs with strategic goals and accreditation standards. In a time of shrinking resources, growing demands, and rapidly evolving student needs, institutions must be smarter than ever about where they invest and why. So how do we ensure that academic offerings support institutional goals, reflect accreditation expectations, and serve today's learners? Let's unlock that. Why strategic alignment matters. In higher education, alignment is more than a buzzword. It's the bridge between intention and impact. When academic programs align with your institutional strategy, you're not just offering degrees, you're delivering on a promise. For example, if your mission includes preparing students for an innovation-driven economy, your curriculum should reflect that. Think data science, sustainability, or design thinking. Strategic alignment ensures that every course, every credential, every initiative ties back to who you are and where you are going. It makes your institution more focused, more competitive, and more resilient. And when you align your accreditation standards as well, you're reinforcing that focus with quality assurance and accountability. Evaluating academic programs through a strategic lens. So how do you make that alignment happen? It starts with evaluation. That means taking a hard look at your academic offerings, not just in terms of enrollment or finances, but in terms of mission fit, relevance, and future potential. Conduct an audit of your programs. Look at trends. Which ones are growing? Which ones have high job placement rates? Where is faculty expertise strongest? Are your students completing on time and getting jobs in their fields? But don't stop at internal data. Talk to your stakeholders, students, alumni, faculty, and employers. What do they need? What do they value? And then benchmark. Compare your programs to peer institutions. Are you ahead of the curve or behind it? That comprehensive evaluation lays the groundwork for smart, mission-driven decisions. Adapting and innovating academic offerings. After evaluation comes adaptation, and that's where things get exciting. Maybe it's time to grow your computer science and cybersecurity programs because they align with both workforce needs and your innovation goals. Maybe it's time to sunset programs that no longer attract students or reflect your strategic direction. Or maybe the opportunity lies in interdisciplinary offerings. Think environmental business, public health and policy, or digital humanities. Programs that cross boundaries and reflect real-world challenges. And don't overlook online and hybrid delivery. Strategic institutions leverage flexible modalities to improve access, reach adult learners, and boost completion rates. The key? Every change you make should serve both your students and your strategic plan. Accreditation as a strategic driver. Now let's talk about accreditation, not just as a requirement, but as a strategic ally. Accrediting bodies look at outcomes, relevance, continuous improvement, everything your strategic plan should already be addressing. By approaching accreditation not as a checklist, but as a framework for quality and alignment, you create a unified process that strengthens your institution. Accreditation can actually be the mechanism through which you assess, refine, and validate your strategic direction. And when your academic programs are aligned with both your goals and your accreditors' expectations, it becomes much easier to demonstrate effectiveness, document impact, and improve over time. Integrating assessment to streamline evaluation and reduce costs. Now here's where it all comes together. Assessment. When you align your academic programs, strategic goals, and accreditation standards, you can build an integrated assessment system that serves multiple purposes all at once. No more separate data for accreditation, strategic planning, and program review. Instead, you collect, analyze, and report one set of well-defined metrics that support everything. Let's say your strategic goal is to increase student retention among first-generation learners. That same goal aligns with accreditation standards for student success and equity. So you gather your data on interventions, analyze outcomes, and track progress all in one cycle. It's smarter, faster, and far more cost-effective. You reduce duplication, you reduce confusion, and your faculty and staff, they are far more willing to engage in the process because it's meaningful, integrated, and actionable. This kind of approach doesn't just save money, it builds a culture of evidence and improvement. How the Accreditation Collaborative can help. At the Accreditation Collaborative, this is what we do best. We help institutions integrate their strategic planning, academic evaluation, and accreditation efforts. Our expert consultants guide you through program audits, stakeholder engagement, benchmarking, and assessment system design. Whether you're planning a self-study, launching a new program, or reevaluating your mission, we help you build systems that align strategy, accreditation, and student success while reducing effort and cost. Our approach is flexible, practical, and always customized to fit your institutional goals. Thanks for tuning in to Accreditation Unlocked. If this episode gave you a new perspective or some practical ideas, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your team. And if you're ready to align your academic programs with your strategy and accreditation standards, visit us at accreditationcollaborative.com. Let's unlock your institution's full potential together. This is Dr. Ken Clow, and until next time, stay strategic, stay compliant, and stay student-centered.